Hello, how's everyone doing? Happy Sunday to everyone. Today, we're going to take these two ingredients, pickle juice and pork chops, and we're going to make some baked fried pork chops. Baked fried pickle pork chops. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I'm going to put these in the pickle juice and I'll let them sit in the refrigerator for an hour. I will be back when it's time to get them in the oven. I'm back and I just wanted you all to see me pouring the pickle juice over these pork chops. I've already washed them off. And so now you all, I have a lid. I'm going to sit the lid on it and let it sit in an hour. And let it sit in the refrigerator for an hour. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong today. It's like I'm all tongue twisted. But anyway, I'll be back in an hour so we can get these in the oven. I'm back, everyone. It's been a little bit over an hour. I have already taken the pork chops out of the pickle juice. I did not rinse them or anything. I just pulled them out of the juice. Now we're going to season them, and then we're going to shake them in the flour bag, and then we're going to put them in the oven so they can bake and fry at the same time. I'll be right back so we can season the pork chops. Okay, I'm only going to use 3 seasonings since I have this pickle juice on here. We're going to use some black pepper. And no worries, I have washed my hands. We're also going to use some paprika. And paprika doesn't have a taste. It's just so that it can have some color to it. And you all, I'm having to shift these around because there's so many. I won't let you see me season them all because I'm sure you've seen enough of that. And the last seasoning I'm going to use is the soul food seasoning. And I'm not using any salt because the soul food seasoning should have enough salt in it. Okay, you all, I'm going to go and finish seasoning up the rest of these pork chops. And I'll be back so we can shake them in the bag, and then I'm going to show you how I put them on the pan so that they can bake and fry at the same time. I'll be right back. This is what the seasoned pork chops are looking like. Now I'm going to shake them in the flour. Okay, I'm done shaking the flour on the pork chops, and this is what it's looking like. Now, I'm going to get the pan, and we're going to get that ready so we can fry these pickled pork chops. I'll be right back so we can get it started. All right, I have my pan in front of me, and I have lightly oiled the bottom of this pan so that these pickled pork chops can bake and fry at the same time. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to lay our pork chops on here flat. And remember, I washed my hands. And you all, I did not use a lot of flour. I just really want a thin coat so that they can bake and fry at the same time. So it may not look like a lot of flour, but it's going to be enough to get the job done, and you'll see. So that's 2. Okay, now I have one more after this one. And y'all, I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and then I'll come back so we can finish this process. I have to get this excess flour off my hand. Okay, here's the last pork chop. Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll be back so we can finish this process. Now, the last thing we need to do that's going to make these bake fry at the same time is we're going to spray cooking spray on the top. This is the magic to the process. And you all, as they are cooking, I will come in and check on them. And if need be, I spray just a little bit more oil on them. All right, that's it. Now, I have my oven preset preheating to 375. I'm going to put this pan on the bottom rack so that it's closer to the heat so that it'll really cook like it's frying. Okay, you all, I'll be back to show you what they're looking like as they're cooking. You all, to go with these baked fried pickle pork chops, I'm making some cabbage. So I just wanted to show you real quick how I do that. I've already washed my cabbage and cut it up, as you can see. And you all, I don't use any water in my cabbage because it makes its own water. And I'm going to put in here 1 chicken bouillon. And I'm standing right here trying to open it. And you all, you ever go to the grocery store and you see like a whole lot of random cabbage leaves laying to the side? I used to wonder why those leaves were laying there. And next we're going to put some butter. I used to wonder why those leaves would be laying there like that. Because for my cabbage, some people just like the light green cabbage. I like the dark green part of the cabbage as well. So one day I was in the store and I noticed people pulling the leaves off of the cabbages as they were measuring. And it turns out that they were doing that so that the cabbage would weigh less so that they could pay less. And I'm like, I never thought to do that because I like the green part of the cabbage. Okay, anyway, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little pepper. And you all, because I put that chicken bouillon in there, I'm not going to season it too much because that chicken bouillon is going to give it some seasoning. And I also put just a smidgen of sugar. Just a smidge of sugar in my cabbage. And I don't know if you can hear it sizzling. We're going to go ahead and just move some of this butter around. And that bouillon is going to, melt as it goes. And I'll be back to check on this. And now I'm just going to put the lid on it and just let it go. I just wanted to show you all what this cabbage is looking like. And you see how moist it is? It's making its own water. You can even see, I don't know if you all can see the little bit of juice in the bottom. So cabbage makes its own water. Okay, you all. And if you can see the little bouillon, it's still melting. Okay, you all, I wanted to bring you into the oven to show you what these pork chops, pickled pork chops, are looking like while they're baking. And I don't know if you can tell up under here, like it's sizzling, like it's frying. And can you see the crunchiness building up on it? Okay, I'll be back when it's time to take them out. Okay, this is what the baked fried pork chops are looking like now that I pulled them out the pan. And you all see all that good crunch on them, like they've been fried. Okay, I'll be back to show you my finished plate and to give you the first bite. Okay, you all, this is what the pork chop is looking like now that I broke it. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give the first bite to you. Now, let me taste it. Okay, y'all. That's really, really good. Anyway, if you like pickle juice, you like pickles, you should give it a try. You really don't taste the pickle juice like you think you would. But anyway, you all, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.